Wow, so it looks like July is going to be a packed month leading up to Pokemon GO Fest. And the reason why I say that is because Niantic recently announced a whole bunch of activities that we will be doing in order to unlock certain Pokemon at Pokemon GO Fest. Of course, Pokemon GO Fest is going to be completely digital this year. There's not going to be a live event, so everyone is essentially able to participate. There's no limit on how many tickets that they can sell, and leading up to that, Niantic is once again giving us a series of limited research events. We essentially had a test run of this last month, and I think it went really well. A lot of players were enjoying it, a lot of players were participating in it, and the rewards were substantial, so a lot of players ended up enjoying it. But I'm going to be talking about all of the July festivities in today's video. Let's jump right into it. How's it hanging, everyone? It's me, it's Count here with a brand new Pokemon Go video. Today I'm going to be talking about the July activities that are leading up to Pokemon Go Fest and all of my different thoughts regarding all of this. So recently Niantic announced a whole slew of information regarding Pokemon Go Fest, regarding the month of July, regarding all of the activities that they have planned for the month of July, and I'm super excited about all of it. Basically, we're getting 3 major events leading up to Pokemon Go, and each of these in-game events will unlock certain Pokemon that will spawn during Pokemon Go Fest. I'm actually really intrigued by this idea. I think Niantic is doing something really unique with this. We didn't really see anything like this over the past 2 Go Fests, and I'm really curious to see whether or not players will participate in these events. I think they set the numbers pretty low. 1 million trainers completing a special research is not too difficult, and of course we have to have 1 million of each team complete this research, but I think the most important thing is that the Team Valor actually complete their special researches, because we get all the best spawns that are possibly going to spawn during Pokemon Go Fest. So if Team Valor is the one who fails, which I doubt we will, we're gonna have a very lame Pokemon Go Fest. But let's dive into all of the different events in July. The first week of July is going to have a 4th of July related event. Niantic is giving us Flying Pikachu as a special encounter during this event, which in my opinion is totally unnecessary. Like, if Niantic needs a fresh new idea, they need a fresh new Pokemon, just slap a hat or a gimmick on a Pikachu and then they're good, right? So this is like the 100th time they are doing this, but I'm not really complaining. I think Pikachu's with special hats and special gimmicks are always a fun addition, but I know a lot of players are pretty annoyed by it, but that's really up to them. The theme behind this event is going to be skill, so I'm assuming the special research is going to revolve around player skills, doing curveball throws, different things like that. I'm really curious to see how Niantic plays this out, because accessibility is a pretty big thing, and not a lot of players can guarantee themselves excellent curveball throws. I know a lot of players who are still sitting on their 3 curveball excellent throws in a row tasks, so I'm really curious to see if this special research will be easy enough for players to complete. So I'm definitely concerned that players will not be able to complete this one, but I think Niantic will make it easy enough where anyone can just jump in and complete it. Now, coinciding with this limited timed research, there's also going to be the Jumpstart special research, so this will be great for new players who are jumping into the game for the first time. They're going to get a huge boost in experience and a bunch of items, which we've seen this every year, and it's a really great special research to complete. So if you are still not level 40 or you recently started the game, this is a special research you will absolutely want to complete. It's going to give you a bunch of rare Pokemon that have been outdated for a while now, and it's also going to give you a lot of experience and a lot of special items that you will need to grind up to level 40. And of course, we're getting a Ho-Oh special research, which, to be honest with you, is still better than Pinsir, but I feel like Niantic is kind of tone deaf with raid weekends right now. I mean, not a lot of players are able to go out and raid because of the quarantine that's going on, but at the same time, I feel like people are less and less interested in raid weekends nowadays, mainly because they're more interested in the raid Pokemon that's currently available, which is Zekrom, and they don't want to see that have reduced spawns. We saw that recently with the Latios and Latias special research, a lot of players would have rather had Reshiram instead of Latios and Latias. So I'm wondering if Niantic will boost the spawns, because that's something they did not do this previous go around. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. Now let's move on to the second event that's going to be happening in July. It's going to be completely battle themed. So not just with PvP and the Go Battle League, but I'm assuming with some Team Rocket stuff as well. So anything involving battling is going to be taking place during this week. There's nothing too crazy with this event. I think the only real thing is going to be that limited research. There's not another special research that's going to coincide with it. But yeah, it's going to be a nice week for battlers and people who want to increase their ranks in the Go Battle League. And then the third and final event leading up to Pokemon Go Fest is probably my favorite event out of the three, and that is a friendship event. For those of you who do not know, my biggest grind right now in Pokemon Go is the Buddy Adventure system. I want to get that 100 Best Buddy medal, and I've been grinding it out ever since the Buddy Adventure system came out. So the friendship related bonuses are the ones that I'm always looking forward to when it comes to Pokemon Go events. And it looks like this event is going to be completely themed around best buddies and best friendships. There's going to be a lot of stuff involving opening gifts and playing with your buddy Pokemon and different things like that. That's basically going to be the core theme of this week's event. And of course, we're going to get our summer-themed Pikachu during this week. I don't know if that's going to be the Summer Hat Pikachu that we saw for the last couple of years, or it's going to be a completely new Pikachu. We just don't know. But it's kind of crazy that we're getting two different special Pikachus within the same month. But yeah, we'll just have to see how it ends up playing out. So now that we dug deep into all of the different events that are happening in Pokemon Go in July, I want to give my thoughts regarding this format leading up to Pokemon Go Fest. Now, I'm a big fan of that limited research thing that they did last month. I thought it was really phenomenal, it was really unique, and it was really engaging. And the fact that they're doing it again this time and adding a competition element to it, I think that's going to be really big for Pokemon Go, and I really hope this ends up being successful, because I would love to see this be a yearly thing where we control what spawns in Pokemon Go Fest through our activities in the game. And it seems like they're really listening to player feedback when it came to limited research. A lot of the stuff that we were saying would have improved the limited research is showing up here. For example, once you complete the limited research every week, there's a bunch of other activities that you can complete right afterwards. I like that idea. I like the fact that you can continue on your research for bragging rights, and that's going to be a huge deal. Obviously, not a lot of players are going to participate in it depending on the rewards, but players who are more hardcore and people who dedicate a lot more to Pokemon Go are definitely going to have something to do, and I really like that. And I think this gets overlooked, but I think it's something that's always been a positive for Pokemon Go. They're injecting a lot of that team camaraderie back into the game through these events. The fact that Team Mystic, Team Instinct, and Team Valor need to cooperate with each other and complete as many research tasks as they can, this has always been a positive thing in my opinion. I love participating in events like these, and I wish Niantic did more of them. I love unlocking different things or competing against the other teams as a Team Valor player, and I think this is a mechanic that is sorely overlooked in Pokemon Go. It has a lot of potential to create a lot of interesting and unique gameplay, but Niantic really hasn't tapped that well in quite some time. But every time they do, I really enjoy it. So yeah, there's a lot to look forward to in the month of July. I think it's going to be a really great month leading up to Pokemon Go Fest. It's some exciting times right now in Pokemon Go, even though we're going through a lot of different hardships in the real world. But in any case, yeah, I would love to know your thoughts regarding everything that's going to be happening in July in the comment section below. What do you think about all of these events leading up to Pokemon Go Fest? Are you excited about it? Are you disappointed by it? I would love to know why. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video, everyone, and as always, be safe, have fun, and I'll catch you all later. How's it hanging, everyone? Before I end this video, I want to give a quick plug to my Patreon page. If you want to support this channel, I highly suggest you go and check out the link in the description below. Every little bit helps when it comes to these YouTube videos. So if you want to support this channel, if you love the content that I'm producing and you want to contribute, definitely go and check it out. I have a lot of nice perks, like if you want to be on my permanent friends list, or if you want to get exclusive content or participate and exclusive content that's coming soon. Definitely go and check it out. And to all of my patrons, I thank you for supporting my channel. I really hope you enjoyed this video, everyone, and if you did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as that little bell so you stay up to date on whenever I upload videos. Follow me on social media at Count Jinsula. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And yeah, have a great day. I'll catch you all later.